Next one is Daisy Cruiser. Daisy Cruiser is a pretty unique track as it takes place on, well, a cruise ship. There are a bunch of tables that move around, a pool you can drive in, unlike the GameCube version, and now you can go underwater where the engine room used to be, and it's now flooded with clams and fish. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty relaxing track, and I like it for that reason. Number 15 is Mario Circuit. This game is the best Mario Circuit in the series. Of course you get to drive through Peach's castle, but there are also some cherry blossom trees, there's some mushrooms to bounce on, and there's the pipe tunnel a la Mario Raceway. It's a really cool track, and for a circuit, this one goes a long way to be a lot of fun. Number 14 is Neobazer City. Neobazer City is a really cool track because it has a futuristic aesthetic. It also has some pretty cool music, remixing the circuit theme from Mario Kart Wii of all things. There are a lot of hairpin turns here and there, and they're a lot of fun to pull off consistently, and I love the rain too. For a Bowser track, I'm glad it's not a castle. Number 13 is Dino Jungle. This track features dinosaurs quite frequently. Well, not really. There's really only one dinosaur, but it is pretty cool. It's this big brontosaurus guy with a goofy smile. There's also a cool shortcut you can take halfway through, several different bridges you can drive on, and there's also some water spouts to avoid. Pretty cool. Number 12 is Coconut Maw. The famous track from Mario Kart Wii returns, and although the escalators are no longer a puzzle since you can clearly see which ones is the optimal choice, and there are less cars than usual, this track is still a lot of fun. After all, it's Coconut Maw on the go. What do you even need to ask for? You're driving through a shopping mart with the cars and all the different stores, then shortcuts you can drive through, and the music is as good as ever. Number 11 is Makawuhu. This is a really cool track. It's very cinematic, with the beautiful sunset, the cool shortcut you can take. You drive through a cave, past a castle, there are many different routes, and there's that glider that has you gliding in the air for a solid 20 seconds. It's a lot of fun, and it's easy to see why so many people love this track. Number 10 is Rock Mountain. Getting into the top 10, we have Rock Mountain. The song here is really fantastic, but aside from that, there are boulders that try to knock you down near the end. There's several gliding sections that take you through the forest. There's some hills, and there's some pipes, and it's overall a very fun track, and it feels like an adventure, which is really cool. And the glider is a lot of fun to use here as well. Number 9 is Maple Freeway, another famous Mario Kart Wii track. This one, didn't really get downgraded compared to some of the other ones. It's still as fun as ever. Sure, that bridge near the end that shall not be named isn't there anymore, but that's okay. The track still has the really nice song, the wigglers to avoid, and all the falling maple leaves. It's really cool, and I really like it still. Number 8 is this game's Bowser's Castle. This one has a lot of different routes you can take. You can go up and down, you can take some jumps to avoid some lava geysers. There's some swamps in there, a barrel tunnel to go through, lava underwater. I admire this one for its music, remixing from Double Dash, and like I said, it's many different routes. It might seem pretty generic for Bowser's Castle, but I can assure you this one's a lot of fun. Number 7 is Koopa Cape, my favorite Mario Kart Wii track, and one of my favorites in the series returns here. In this track, you start off going through the tunnel, listening to that really catchy song, driving by the riverside with an added glider section, and of course going underwater into a tunnel. This track takes place on a coastline, which is very similar to where I live, which is really cool, and the ending really feels like an aquarium. There's even a waterfall too, and this track is as good as ever. Number 6 is Piranha Plant Slide. This track is a lot of fun because it's themed off of the underground levels from Mario 1. You have the retro-looking sky, and there are a bunch of Goombas and blocks. There's rushing water just like in Koopa Cape. There's piranha plants. They even remix the theme, and near the end, you shoot out towards the castle. It's a lot of fun. Number 5 is Airship Fortress, my favorite track from Mario Kart DS, and unlike some of these Wii tracks, nothing here is really could be ever considered a downgrade. There are now bonsai bills instead of bullet bills. You can drive on some of those castle walls. You have the rocky wrenches to avoid. You have the flames as well. It's overall a very fun track, and I love shooting through the cannon too. I love it. Number 4 is Rainbow Road. What is there to say about this game's Rainbow Road that hasn't already been said? The song is simply amazing. You drive through a tunnel, the rings of Saturn, on top of the moon. The song is beautiful. It's just such a fun track, and it's easy to see why so many people consider it to be their favorite in the